this one.
Okay. Anusha.
Good evening, sir.
Please sit down, Anusha.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anusha,
Yes, sir.
how do you like Delhi? Quite cold?
It's normal, sir.
Normal. Okay. Tell us something about yourself.
Yes. Sir, I am Naga Santosh Anusha, born and brought up at Visakhapatnam in the state of Andhra Pradesh. I hold a graduation degree in civil engineering. I was earlier with the Department of Forest in the state of Andhra Pradesh as Forest Range Officer. Recently, I cracked my state civil services and I'm a deputy collector in the state, sir. It's my 6th month of training.
Okay. And hobbies?
Hobbies include crafting voiceover for the documentaries, as well as giving voiceovers and script writing. And then I also pursue rock climbing in the weekend, sir. Apart from it, a compassionate educator at Jagriti NGO.
You do one too many things,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
And voiceover. What do you mean by this?
So I collaborate with my team members of 3 members. We collaborate with the governments, different governments. They come out with the projects. We shoot the video for them, and I narrate it in the video, sir.
You okay? It is your voice.
Yes, sir.
That and in which language?
It's in 2 languages we are doing. One is in Malayalam and one is in Telugu, sir.
But how can you do it while in the government service?
So we do it for not as a profitable thing, sir. It's out of interest.
Out of your interest.
Self-interest. Yes.
Okay, very good. So you didn't try yourself in the commercial cinema, voiceover for?
Sir, I've never thought of it because
Never? Okay.
it's a passion, sir.
Okay, you have been in the forest department for 2 years.
Yes, training 2 years, sir. 1 month only I have been on field because right after it I got into this deputy collector, sir.
Okay. What is the forest management plan and how often it is prepared?
Sir, which is called as the working plan, forest management plan. It is done for every 10-year cycle where we try to understand different location-wise what kind of cutting, felling series has to be occurring and what are the species that it has to be regenerated with. So based on these parameters we do.
What are the prominent minor forest views of your forest range when you were posted?
Yes, sir. So I was posted in Srikakulam district of Andhra Pradesh for the brief period of 1 month, sir. The basic tribal minor forest produce include the tamarind, the seeds that are generated from out of it, some pulses varieties of rajma, and mustard is a very important produce. They used to do it, sir, within the reserve forest areas and
Within the reserve forest?
within the reserve forest.
What are the rights of the tribals
Yes, sir.
protected under the Forest Rights Act?
Yes, sir. One is Land Titlement Act, sir. Like for the 3 generations, if you are there at the place, they will be given land titlement rights. Then water course rights. Then the right to transit into the locations, right of way, which is also called as. So these are the conclusive rights.
And grazing?
Yes, sir. Grazing rights also have been.
How many people have been given the title deeds of the forest to the forest dwellers?
During my period, sir, like
No, total in Andhra Pradesh or in your range, because that is the biggest source of corruption.
Yes, sir. In my range, there was Savara tribe, sir. By the time I've been there, it has already been, the land titlement rights have been already given,
100%.
sir. Yes, there is only one tribal hamlet they belong to.
Okay.
So that have been already devolved, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Santosh Anusha.
Yes, sir.
Anusha, you tell me their used maternity leave has been now extended from 12 weeks to 26 weeks.
Yes, sir.
And private sector is always that they will lose income. Are you in favor of maternity leave being increased?
Sir, I think it's a welcoming step only, understanding what women are going through and giving it up through a legislation. But on the other side, sir, in my personal opinion, I feel not every woman goes through the same amount of pain during that period. Instead, we can create some resting facilities or work from home options rather than making it a compulsory leave kind of a provision, sir. I would think casual leaves can be increased so that they can avail if they are in distress or
No,
something.
maternity leave is mainly for whom?
Yes, sir.
Maternity leave is meant for
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
for women only or for the child as well?
It is for the women only, sir.
But to look after, because child is,
Yes, sir. Yes.
he needs
The
mother,
child needs to be looked after.
feeding mother.
Yes, sir.
So basically, child health is equally important.
Yes,
Na?
sir. Yes, sir.
So what is your what do you think? How balance can be managed?
Balance has to be. It's an. I think the legislation is right, sir. But with respect to the people also, if they are ready to work, because I have worked under a DFO ma'am, who right after her delivery in 10 to 12 days she has joined back to the services, sir. So it was her choice of doing it. So I see it from that perspective, rather than making it compulsory and.
Okay. Now you tell me, there is one scheme of Government of India called Mudra scheme. Huh?
Yes, sir.
What is full form of Mudra?
Sir, I'm aware that it is a financial incentive that is given through form of loans for MSME sector. But complete.
Anyhow, don't worry.
Sorry, sir.
Now, women is one of the target for the during the interim budget. Finance Minister, she said that among the 4 castes,
Yes.
women is one of them.
Yes, sir.
What is there you find especially for women in the budget, interim budget?
One of the 4 castes which are being portrayed as Nari Shakti, women. So in that, sir, they have started this Lakpati Didi program where we have 9 lakh crore SHG functionaries, where they'll be given incentives to find.
That was already going on. Was
Yes,
so
sir.
what they did in the budget?
Sir, this is the one I've read about it. Sir,
That was already, earlier target was 2 crore. Now they have increased to 3 crore. Anyhow, what else is there in the budget for women?
Women, sir. Sir, sorry, sir, I'm not able to recollect. But
No issue. You tell me, there is another scheme, Udan scheme.
yes, sir.
What is that?
For the civil aviation sector, we have one scheme. Sir. We also have for Jammu Kashmir youth, Udan. There are 2 schemes, sir. Udan. Regional connectivity of airports. One scheme is regarding.
Anyhow, okay, thank you.
Okay. Anusha,
Yes, sir.
Naga is prominently in your name.
Yes.
What do you know about Nagas? Nagas, Northeast Nagas?
Yes. These are a tribal group, widely prevalent across the northeastern states. From we have patches of Nagaland as well as Manipur, Mizoram, and Tripura also, sir. Few in number. These are very well intricately connected with the nature, which is why the hornbill protection programs are taken up by these Naga tribes, sir. And there are some issues regarding the ethnicity, which is why they're seeking for a separate piece of land for themselves. But in recent times, because of the government efforts and initiatives, everything is in peace, sir. As of
Everything is in peace.
with
In
respect to
Manipur
Naga
also?
tribes, sir.
Naga
Naga
tribes,
tribes.
okay. Everything is in peace with respect to Naga
Naga,
tribe
sir.
for the time being.
For time being, sir.
The state, northeast states bordering Burma, which are the states?
Sir,
Myanmar.
except for, yes, sir, except for Assam, sir, all the rest of the states do touch the.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
5 states, including Assam, out of which 3 states are okay with the border fencing.
Yes, sir.
2 states are not. Why are they opposing? Why are they saying that there should be border fencing?
Sir,
What is your view?
yes. This border fencing issue that has erupted recently, where some of the Meitei groups have been asking government regarding the illegal trafficking of and drugs that are being trafficked in the bordering states, which is why they're asking for a border fence agreement. As of now, the 1643 kilometers of span is bordering Myanmar, sir. We only have 16 kilometers that is already fenced. But the rest of the area they're seeking because of this illegal activity that is going on. On the other side, people who are not uh, propounding this is because of the ethnic relationships that they have with these tribes on the either side. Zo tribe is there, sir, which are culturally linked with Myanmar.
As an IPS officer,
Yes,
do
sir.
you think, suppose future IPS
Yes, sir.
officer, what do you think border fencing, only drug issues and any other security related issues are there
Yeah.
other than drug trafficking?
Yes. There have been recent instances also, like the insurgency which occurs through the border is being supported by the Myanmar junta government. So that's how.
What civil engineering structures
Yeah.
you are impressed in Northeast area?
Not this, sir.
Okay, forget
Yes.
about Northeast in your state. On let us talk about only river Krishna.
Krishna.
Any civil engineering structures, bridges,
Yes,
dam.
sir. Yes, sir. Prakasham barrage forms important.
Where is Prakasham barrage?
On the Krishna River in Vijayawada district of Andhra
Vijayawada.
Pradesh. Yes, sir.
Krishna River, how far it contributes for development of agriculture?
Yes.
Any idea?
Sir, in terms of
Electricity?
figures, yes, figures I'm not aware, so like,
How
but
many dams are there? Generation of electricity? Any idea?
that.
Okay, no problem, no problem. You don't have to worry. Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
You also do also with Malayalam.
Yes, sir.
How do you know that language?
Sir, it's like I don't know the language, sir, but my team members, two of my team members come from Kerala. So they help me in formulating the scripts and everything.
All right, all right. Now, my colleague there was talking about you as an IPS officer.
Yes, sir.
Let's say you become an IPS officer and you are maybe heading a paramilitary force. A suggestion comes to you to induct women into your force, like CRPF, etc. have now. Two suggestions come. One, there should be all female battalions. Second is there should be mixed battalions. Which one would you go with?
Female battalions and second one, sir?
Mixed, male, female.
Mixed.
Mixed.
Sir, I believe war is for a winning. That is.
I'm talking about paramilitary forces.
Paramilitary forces, sir.
Internal security.
Yes, sir. Since we are spearheading towards the women forces into the combat forces, I would go for a mixed battalion, sir. Where, because we also need to take the expertise of male battalions who have been working for all these years. From then, and subsequently, we can come up with a.
But what will be the negative if there are mixed battalions of men and women? Certainly there must be one or two negatives.
Negative.
What could they be?
So negative, probably, but from paramilitary forces, I think they will be welcoming, sir. But negative, I cannot think of it because.
Nothing is totally positive,
Yes,
correct?
sir, yes,
So
sir. Maybe the perception among the male, maybe, probably, but since they are already employed, sorry, sir, I'm not able to comprehend this question.
Not a problem.
No, but it's good.
No?
It's good.
Good. I mean, you have an opinion, you stuck to it. Good. Andhra Pradesh had, I think, started some kind of a police force called Greyhounds.
Yes.
What are they and why was it started?
Sir, Andhra forms as one of the state in which the Red Corridor or the Naxalite movement occurs, which is why a combating forces has to be established, and this was a model that developed, Greyhounds. The training institute is also located in Visakhapatnam. So these people will be specially trained based on the ground terrain of the Nallamala forest or the forest of coastal districts in Andhra Pradesh, where they can participate in the combing operations, catch, clear, and then serve the purpose of any operation against the Naxalites, sir. It has been successful, which is why we have reduced.
Now,
the
my
next-
last question now, instead of the IPS, let's say you join the IAS
Yes, sir.
and you become a collector of a district magistrate. What will be your role in law and order?
Sir, first of all is to see that on the present, on the spot when the issue has arisen, is the medical team or
No. Generally, I mean, overall, as a district
As a law
magistrate,
and order.
yes, number one, do you have any powers given to you by law where law and order is concerned as a collector?
yes, sir. District magistrate itself, magisterial powers will be there.
Right, give me two examples.
Magistrate, if suppose somebody has to be given bail, like
That's a judicial magistrate.
sir, but when
Yet
we
to undergo.
yes,
No, I know you don't know. I'm just, I'm not testing your knowledge. I'm just seeing your responses. I'm not testing your knowledge.
magistrate, sorry, sir.
No, no. Thank you.
Anusha,
Yes, sir.
what is the difference between geology and geography?
Geology is a specialized technical subject where underground resources of the earth's surfaces will be taken under consideration. It's a study of rocks, the minerals and its properties. Whereas geography is a multidisciplinary concept where we study the atmosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere in its
So, for a civil engineering project, geology is is more important, or geography is more important?
So both, sir, as a civil engineer, both the aspects are important because for construction of buildings, dams, or any projects of critical infrastructure, it needs a geological investigation as well as civil engineer or geography concepts of the earthquake zonation. and everything.
For Ram Mandir, Ayodhya temple,
Yes.
geography was more relevant or geology was more relevant?
Sir, both I would say, sir, because geology-wise, investigations by the Geological Survey of India, where they have found the remnants, one thing was that, sir. Apart from it, since the soil was very loose in condition, which is why they had to go for roller type of construction. Whereas on the geography side, if you see the climatic patterns, what kind of concrete can be used, or
Okay. So, tell me 3 unique features of Ayodhya temple as a civil engineer.
the basement, usually we use a rough foundation for such extensive structures, but here 56 concentric layers of this concrete was pre-stressed and laid down, sir. One thing.
Concrete.
Yes, sir, it was, 56 concentric layers was laid, and then secondly, steel was not at all used in this construction, sir, because it has erosive capacity after a span of time, which is why they use the copper plates, and the bolts are also of the copper variety. Second one, sir. Third one, sir, in all of its directions, there are various deities that are established based on the direction patterns of the.
But what about the joints? Do you know about the joints on which the pillars and others have been erected?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, I'm not able
If
to.
there is no
reconnect.
concrete used, you need something else.
Mortar.
All-
we-
Sorry? No. Anyway, and that is purely civil engineering
Yes, sir.
thing, so you may like to read this. Tell me about the islands of Lakshadweep, where Prime Minister went recently.
The name, sir, of the island, or the issue regarding it.
Lakshadweep is the place.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how many prominent islands you can remember from Lakshadweep.
So Kavarati is one place, sir. And then.
Where did Prime
Minikoi.
Minister? No.
Oh, sorry, sir. Minikoi is
Where
another
did
one.
Prime Minister's plane land? Which island?
Sir, sorry, sir. I'm
Okay.
not aware of.
Why was that so important for everyone? Prime Minister's visit to Lakshadweep?
Because we are promoting on the tourism aspect,
For what? Suddenly?
sir.
Does it have anything to do with Maldives?
So it has the later on issue has escalated to Maldives.
Later on?
Later on, in the sense the
After his visit?
yes, sir.
And before his visit?
Before his visit, we had skirmishes with Maldives.
What was the problem?
The India Out campaign, because of which the new government has also incumbent government was ruling there. So we had issue with that, sir. And
So,
now-
Prime Minister decided to go to Lakshadweep to do what?
To promote the tourism perspective that
No, but with respect to Maldives, can you relate this to Maldives? One of the most prominent tourist destination for Indians
Is
is
Maldives.
Maldives.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if we want to punish Maldives for their action, what do?
We
Stop
promote
them, or we encourage them to go somewhere else. rather than-
Alternatively.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Anusha,
Yes, sir.
what's your self-assessment of the interview?
Sir, I studied so intensively this Ram Mandir thing, sir. I made notes, but somehow it didn't strike, sir.
Okay, that
Few
is
questions
one.
I could have comprehended well, and
Okay, okay. How many mocks have you had?
sir, till now maybe like 5 or 6, sir.
5 or 6?
Six.
And you find you have improved or not?
There's a lot of scope to improve, sir, which I feel. Until the interview day itself, I feel.
Okay. And when is the interview?
29th February.
29th of February. So the good news is that you are ready for the interview.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? You have read so much about Ram Mandir, you are not able to answer one odd question. It does not affect your performance in any which way. Okay? There will be questions a candidate will not be able to answer. So we also know that a candidate will not be able to answer 1, 2, 3 questions. So that's a given. So we are not assessing you on the questions not answered. We are looking at the full package.
Yes.
And it is not only about the knowledge. It is about the personality. How confident you are, how expressive you are, how cogent you are in discussing with us. You know, all those things. Are you honest? Are you truthful in your presentation, in your talk? How you understand a question, process it, reflect on it, and then answer.
Yes.
In all those qualities, you are outstanding,
Thank you, sir.
right? So you are ready as far as we are concerned. You are very, very good. Don't be under the impression that I could have done this better, that better. It's a 20-20 match. You know, on that particular day, you can prepare, but you have to fire on that day, right? Even if you don't answer, as I said, couple of questions, nothing will happen. No marks are deducted for that. We are looking at the overall personality. Now, I hope you will be wearing a sari on that
Sari
day.
only, sir. Yes, sir.
Wonderful. 1. 2, you have kept your hand fixed like this. Any particular reason? Somebody told you in the box?
Nothing like that,
Or
sir.
the videos, the YouTube videos told you that?
If I don't keep it like this, I keep on using gestures. Probably that will go in a wrong way. That's the
No.
reason I have to interpret.
If you are using the gestures continuously, that may go against you. But if you are using your gestures to make a point and then restrain yourself, then it is fine. You know, some amount of hand movement is better than no movement.
Moment.
Just remember that,
Yes.
okay? Otherwise, you are absolutely fine. You are ready for the interview, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Any questions you have?
Sir, I'm not able to comprehend the question, so.
Like you ask for again, if you don't comprehend a question, you can ask the member, sorry, I couldn't fully understand. Can you please repeat the question? Please ask for repetition of the question. Right? That is your right to ask instead of giving a tentative answer.
You are one of the best candidates I have found.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, sir.
Really good.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent. All the best. Hope
All the
you
best.
win the service.
All the best.
Yes.
All right. Do
Any
well.
other question you have in mind?
No, sir, I
All
can
right.
brush up the
You have
Okay.
very good hobby also. Very good hobby.
Thank
Very
you.
impressive.
Chaliye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.